Hey, what's up YouTube? Alien Rides here. It's 2020, a virus is running rampant, and look at the sky today. We're in the middle of the day, and it just looks like the apocalypse from all the wildfires in California. So there's nothing I'd rather be doing in the apocalypse than reviewing this electric scooter. So today we're going to take a look at the Apollo Pro Ludicrous model and find out what makes it so great. So let's take a look. Subscribe and let's ride.
So let's cover some of the scooter features, then we'll talk about the star of the show, the controller. As you can see, it's pretty bright outside, and this was taken the day before the apocalypse. You've got a pretty standard power scooter here that's based off the same base model that the popular 010X is. They customize a lot of the looks and the components and perform a rigorous quality check, and one of the few manufacturers to have a 2-year warranty. You've got a pretty long and comfortable deck with a solid rear footrest. The dual suspension is amazing for soaking up the bumps in the road, and this type of scooter always rides really smoothly. You've got dual motors powered by a thumb throttle. The dual hydraulic brakes are a nice touch, and it's effortless to use them. There's also a thumb throttle on the left side of the handlebars. One of the first times I've seen that. What could it be, you ask? Well, it's actually for the electronic braking functionality, and it's extremely strong. Using this alone will actually stop the scooter faster than using the hydraulic brakes. The reason they use a thumb lever here is due to the capability of the new controller. It's able to engage a wide range of e-braking power on the fly. When to e-brake lightly, just press lightly and harder for more braking power. Traditional e-brakes on scooters are generally either on and off, and you have to set a single setting before you ride. Normally, most scooters utilize some kind of display that tells you ride telemetry. That's not the case with the Ludicrous. Instead, your phone connects to the brain of the scooter, the Stormcore. The phone app is really nice and shows a ton of information. You can also track and share your rides from within the app, which is a really cool feature. The app can connect to the Stormcore over Bluetooth whenever the scooter is turned on. It might be nice to install some sort of phone holder on your Apollo Pro so you can easily read the application while riding. The new controller is really the star of the show here. It's the first time a truly smart controller has been productionized in an electric scooter, and it's amazing. Lacroix, or Lacroix, designed this controller to power their high-speed electric skateboards, and I've got a feeling that every scooter worth purchasing in the future will have a controller this smart. To operate the scooter, there's no key, and instead a power button turns on the scooter. There's also no dual or eco buttons, but you would be able to change power modes from within the Stormcore application. You are always in dual motor mode, which I actually think is a really good thing, as it will wear both motors evenly and is healthier for the controller. That's all we got for the specs. Now let's get into the ride quality and performance. What's amazing about the acceleration is just how smoothly it launches due to the Stormcore controller. It's got super smooth power delivery, and you can ride slowly or burn rubber if you want to. It's also said that this controller is much more efficient than typical OEM controllers, but I'm not yet sure how to truly measure that. Maybe with a range test at constant speed. Let's talk about the range. The 21 amp hour battery will give you an advertised range of 56 miles. In my high-speed performance test, I got about 20 miles or 32 kilometers, which is about what I would expect from this size of battery when riding quickly with lots of hills. It's a 60-volt system, and you can have a theoretical max output of more than 100 amps per motor. This is a lot of amps, and you can really feel that in the acceleration. While you can definitely have super smooth throttle, if you slam on it, you're going to feel like you're holding onto a little rocket ship. That continues until you're riding about 30 miles per hour or so before tapering off. My max speed was about 42 miles per hour or 67 kilometers per hour. Okay, so let's open up the deck and take a look at the Stormcore. I'm actually not sure I was supposed to do this because it was a prototype, but I was super curious about what's under the hood of the scooter. So we peeled off the grip tape, removed the deck, and we saw the Stormcore inside. Even though it's a prototype, it looks super clean inside. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the rat's nest of wires that most scooters are, but this is actually relatively easy to understand. I'm sure the production model will be even better. The Ludicrous is currently selling on the Apollo Scooters website. Definitely check that out, and we've got a link to it in the video description below. The price is about $3,500, which is $1,000 over the price of the 60-volt Apollo Pro. You do need to consider that it costs roughly $450 to buy the Stormcore, and there's a non-trivial amount of labor to install it. this is one of the reasons we raced it against the Phaeton in the previous video, as it's within the same ballpark price-wise. If you missed that video, the Ludicrous definitely pulled a bit on the Phaeton in the beginning, while the Phaeton eventually caught up. The Ludicrous is a ton of fun to ride, and I might say that it's better for city riding with short bursts, while something like the Phaeton or the upcoming Ultra from Apollo would be better for longer range cruising. That's right, I said the Ultra. This is Apollo's brand new high-end scooter. It's based on the same frame that the 11X and Phaeton is, but they add in the Stormcore. It should be totally insane. I can't wait to do some videos on that one.
Well guys, I ran out of battery. Kind of sucks. Gotta push this all the way home now. I was a bit silly and didn't go out in the whole charge. Had about 95%, I think. Should have waited a few more minutes. Not too far now, but this is gonna be really tiring. Anyway, that's all we got for this episode on the Apollo Pro Ludicrous. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Peace out.